My name is Teresha Karahukayo. I run an organization called Spring of Hope. Spring of Hope is based in Karahukayo, Kayunga district, Uganda. We work with children with disabilities, and we're all about empowering children with disabilities to reach their true potential through the love of Jesus Christ. Myself and my husband yesterday attended a conference which is run by Eliezer and Duncan. For a long time I had been struggling with my faith and yesterday was a light. It was like seeing the love of God again through the Word, and it transformed my heart. I believe that the words which were shared need to be shared to others. I mentioned earlier, I run a children's disabilities project. Many of my parents have been abused because of having a child with a disability. We would love to work alongside Good News Unlimited, because the good news, what Good News Unlimited speaks and shares is a way of healing this broken-hearted hearts that we are working with. Many of the women have been abused and abandoned because they have a child with a disability. They need to know the love of God. They need to be healed. They need to be set free. And the only person who can set them free is Jesus Christ. The only person who can be their husband, can be their father to these children who have often been left fatherless is Jesus Christ. We reach out to Global Unlimited to actually come forward and work with us so we can do that and we can make a difference. I want to just thank everybody who's come and worked alongside Spring of Hope. Children, right now I'm at the school. A month ago, the school was not in existence. Martin, a young man, was at school. He smelt of urine 90% of the time because the matron didn't know how to handle him. Now he's at school. He can read. He's learning to write. He's learning to feed himself. He's learning to go to the toilet. He's learning to be able to use a computer because we were able to be supported to go to school. Other children that we work with have been able to receive wheelchairs. They've had a different life. Betty is one woman who is now receiving epilepsy medication. She fell in a fire. She received burns because we're able to give out epilepsy medication. We want to just say thank you, but we want to also encourage other people to work alongside us so that we can take away the dis out of disabilities, because nobody is disabled. I am a young person I'm a person who was told at the age of 5 I was spastic, I was a failure, and I would never get anywhere in life. That is lies. That lies are from Satan, not from God. The truth has set us free. I went through so many things. I had a one-to-one support the whole of my schooling. I was bullied. There was one day I was locked in between 2 doors because I was different. I had pieces. Another time I walked down a corridor. I had pieces of bread thrown at me because I had dyslexia, because I have a speech impediment, because I had a one-to-one support worker. Now, I had people fighting my cause. God has equipped us, all of us, to fight the cause for children with disabilities. Jesus never hung out with the rich. He hung out with the tax collectors. He hung out with the people who were the rejects to society. God calls us to spread the word of the Lord. He calls us to be St. Francis of Assisi and loving these children. I call you to come and actually come forth and help children with disabilities to receive their true potential. In 2001, 2002, when I did research in Kayunga district, and I found 120 children. Many were sexually abused, physically abused, tied up, locked away for having a disability. That is not what God wants. That is not right. What we want to do is actually help children. We have a young man who's in senior 6 called Ntogo. He is he's finishing his education. He wants to become a lawyer. There is no reason why he can't become a lawyer just because he's in a wheelchair. We want to see, with your help and with your support, that children with disabilities reach their true potential. And we want to just say thank you for everything you've done so far. But let's fight together. Let's work together to see these children reach their true potential.